Hey, just doing a quick video. It's a New Year's resolution video for the channel, and so we're going to go over a few things. First, I want to say I'm very, very thankful this year for both my Patreon, because of course they keep me funded to be able to do a lot of this stuff, because otherwise YouTube ad revenue and the sponsors don't really cover everything. So to keep everything going, love my patrons, keep you updated. Apologize for this little delay in the next video. It's coming out a little bit late because I was working on the corridor ID stuff a little bit too in depth, but that will be out very soon. Thank you to my viewers, of course. It's so nice reading the comments and generally having a fun time online, because I think that, like, for the most part, we keep it very fun, lighthearted, jokey, obviously very serious topics though sometimes, but I'm generally very thankful for my audience to not be like some other toxic other fan bases that exist on YouTube. And my Discord, of course, thanks to all my mods. They are insanely nice to be able to help me with the Discord and to manage all the foamers that are in the Discord, of course. Love my mod team, love my Discord. So thanks to everyone that participates there. And of course, thanks to my family for being able to put up with the stuff that I do related to this. Luckily, I have a flexible schedule, so I can go visit them pretty frequently, and they're not too far away. But let's get to the resolutions, of course, because that's what this whole video is about. The first is about finishing the bigger projects that I've been promising for a while. So there's some bigger ideological concepts and videos that I've been promising for a while. One being like the nationalization video, the Glassboro-Camden line video, and a few others like that. There's another electrification video that's coming, and a few others that like I've sprinkled in here or there. So I need to finish those, and those for me will obviously take a bit. And I've always been apprehensive to start them because, like, when you start them, you have to devote a lot of your time to that. You can't just say like, oh, this is a small project that I'm working on now. And that's been half of the problem, is that I've started a small project and that small project has ballooned into something bigger. Like, for example, the best example of that was the Highway Median Metro Station video. That was a small project originally, and I was just like, oh, I'll just do a video on Spring Garden, and then that ballooned into that whole thing that you saw, which it was a good video. It was just that, like, it wasn't intended to be that long. With that, I want to promise to do more high-quality camera, storyboard-based, skit-based stuff. I've recently purchased a lot of equipment that's supposed to help with that. Also, I've picked up a lot of fun old lenses and stuff, so we can get some cool shots and different things that will go with some of that. Another thing that I've been talking about with some friends of mine, mainly friends of mine that are graphic design people, is that I do want to overdo or overhaul all of the graphics on the main videos and the second channel and everything to be more cohesive, because there is some cohesiveness now. It's just not, it's kind of janky. Like, it was never originally thought out in the first place. And the problem is I've been adapting that original, like, Armchair Urbanist kind of graphic design to the new stuff over time and morphing it, and I don't think it's working completely. So I think that, like, I'm going to keep the Armchair Urbanist name, of course, on the series, but I think that the graphic design for a lot of this stuff has to alter or be changed to a different style and different format for everything, which I think will be fun. I'm possibly thinking like late 60s, early 70s, think government style graphic design, like NASA, EPA, stuff like that. So we're trying to figure out something. So that's on the schedule, or a resolution to do this year. Another is that, like, you saw the Urbanist update videos, and I think that they're good. The problem is the Urbanist update videos take away time from my research on the other videos, which understandably, but the whole problem with that is, just like the normal videos, the Urbanist update videos were made to be not as work intensive, but then they turned into something that was work intensive. So this year I'm possibly going to hire someone part-time that will help write the Urbanist update videos, and they will be the ones that will basically write the scripts and research for those, and then I'll of course do the voiceover and editing. So there's a lot to that, and I'm still contemplating on how to do that or if I want to do that, but generally that's, I think, would be the best way to go. And then along with that, with people, because we're on the subject of people, I've been planning a creators meetup premiere style thing, and so we need to put that together. It's probably going to be somewhere in the Northeast Corridor. I apologize for anyone in Europe or on the West Coast, but it will probably be somewhere in the Northeast Corridor, probably in the center of the corridor somewhere. So that will be happening, and most of your favorite urbanist creators or railroad related creators will probably be there. The whole point is that we're going to have sort of a gathering, because nothing really exists like this, and all the urban planning conventions are more serious, in my opinion, and I don't think that they have to be. I think that a lot of stuff should be celebrated and had fun with, instead of just always being a serious conference about, all the particularities of the subject. So that's one thing. And then along with that, another thing I'm trying to plan, and this is a more background thing, so don't get too excited yet, but I'm trying to plan a private car or charter train thing of some sort. Either private cars behind an Amtrak train or a charter train somewhere on maybe tracks that aren't necessarily usually passenger trains don't usually go on. But those are two different things. Still figuring that out, talking with some of the people that are relevant to that kind of stuff. So there's a lot that's going to happen this year, and it's tough that I'm going to have to change up a few things of how I do things, but generally I think we can accomplish most of the thing in the resolution for this year. But I'm excited. I'm always excited, and I'm grateful that I'm allowed to be able to do this. It's just, damn, I wish I could make like some brainless videos, but no, I have to be making ideological videos that have to be well researched and well thought out. But either way, very grateful for what I do. Thankful for you all to be here. If you have any questions or anything, will you try to answer them here in the Discord or something? Otherwise, this should come out on Patreon early. If it isn't, then yell at me or something. So, but yeah, have a good 2024. I think it will be good. I'm looking forward especially to all the new Amtrak stuff. So we'll see you guys.